What's up, Army? Welcome back to Redemption 46 Studios. I'm Nick.
안녕, 레이빈이다.
I'm Keith.
You know the vibes. Y'all seen the picture. Y'all seen the thumbnail. And know why y'all here. BTS, does that make sense?
Not really.
Yeah, does that make sense that you've watched us 20 times and haven't hit the subscribe button?
Does that make sense?
I don't think that makes sense. Does it make sense that you love us here, but that subscribe button still isn't hit?
Does that make sense?
It doesn't.
Doesn't make dollars either. So.
Yeah, does that make sense that you love us and love BTS and you're real Army and you haven't jumped on the Patreon yet?
Does that make... Well, some of them, it does make sense.
So it's like
yo, my country say I can't join.
Okay, some of y'all got a valid excuse, but the other one...
But you don't comment.
Yeah, show some love.
You don't like?
Definitely don't share.
You can't be requesting songs and not be subscribed. That's crazy.
That doesn't make sense
That
at all.
doesn't make sense at all.
I mean,
This shit does not
share
make
video.
sense.
I believe this is still on Dark and Wild. We kind of at this point just was trying to knock off the rest of the stuff on there because we kind of did almost the whole album. Other than that, I gotta make sure I show JK some love or somebody's gonna slit my throat.
I know who that somebody is too.
If they hit you up,
No, they haven't hit you. I know who they are.
yeah, I've been the JK.
Whole time like we just didn't celebrate his birthday.
Yeah, it's a few JK solo stands that scare me.
It's okay, man. It's okay. Just walk in the light.
Yeah, my thing too, y'all, is that like obviously I try my best to spread out like the BTS love and stuff. It's kind of corny when people like flood your inbox with just like, yo, this is why this one member is more popular than all of them. It's just like, bro, just some of y'all can keep those comments to yourself. And I hate. Let's jump into this, man. It don't make sense.
But you know why they hit you in the DM? Because they wouldn't put that on the post because everybody would eat them alive.
Shit, I don't know.
Some people brave.
Nah.
Some people brave.
Some of the shit I didn't see. I got attacked yesterday. They thought I said JK couldn't hit a high note. I ain't never seen no shit like that in my life. I said the nigga couldn't physically do
It was time stamped.
3 things in the video.
Time stamping you was hilarious. Shout out Reese.
Shout out me. I'm right.
Yeah. No, what was funny with you was I knew exactly what you meant, but your point got like cut off, and it's I think people read into that. However they wanted to read into that. We don't need to. Y'all knew. So y'all be picking fights sometimes for no reason. Does that make sense?
It doesn't make sense.
We can jump right into it. Y'all know how we feel. OT7 in this bitch. Let's go. Vocal line.
It's 4 votes. It's only vocal.
OT4. They form like Voltron.
OV4.
VT4.
VT4. Classic R&B bass line. This is just
Goddamn 방탄소년단.
I heard it's a good fan cam for this if you're a JK fan. Ew, that. No, I don't think so.
No, wait, Own It's not even their song. It's not their song.
But I get you. I get you. Because they did the cover.
I'm about to say that modulated voice.
What's up, Jim?
Oh my God.
Nah, bring that back 20 seconds. Nah, I'm ignoring them.
No, read the subs.
Yeah, no, I seen them. I'm ignoring. Dark and Wild had been the album where Bang just sat there and was like, you know what? Vocal line is too,
Let's really
you know.
get some R&B for real.
Yeah.
Let's see if they can handle some real deal R&B. Like, God.
He was testing limits with this group, and
Yeah,
they
this-
passed with flying colors, man.
This pretty clean for them. Everybody
Absolutely.
ate collectively and shit. The runs were over here. It's a lot of layering in Dark and Wild too that I like. Just a whole lot of like, just soulfulness and shit. And we say it often on here where like, with people who do vocals, it'll take you maybe one song to kind of see like they got a little bit of soul. Mm-hmm. It's a lot of soul on here, man. It's a good ass joint, man.
Soul Society.
I think that was JK that did the.
Well, I mean, the color code said it was him, but you know.
No, the color code that had him doing it's the same thing as the last song. It had his ass singing the lead of the chorus, and they probably let it, but that also could have been Jimmy.
Yeah, no,
So,
I'm a
like-
little bit more up in the air with this one just because we know JK does so much of the work that almost, not like you just credit him shit, but it never behooves you to just be like, you know what? I think he might have hit the high note, he might have layered himself, and he still might be talking, doing ad-libs as well.
He also produced the track.
Shout out to JK.
Nah, this is unexpected. Not unexpected.
like-
Yeah, it is, but it isn't unexpected.
I like him and V voice together too, that mesh
yeah,
that they did.
when they go high together, that's crazy. But this is just. I was not expecting this at all. I can already see this ending up being like a top 40, top 30, John, like off the rip. Just, I could just see that it going there.
I think it might have been Jimin.
This whole thing was too smooth.
No,
and
the subtitle.
The sub said something about it.
said something about Jimin.
that's what I said. I wouldn't doubt it with the way that this.
Whoever did these subtitles,
It's literally on the same album as "Let Me Know," which is the song that you know what I'm saying this came from. So, or that the conversation came from. So I definitely get it. Like I said, this was really unexpected. Kind of again that they had this much R&B in the tuck and everything. Definitely like some Timbaland-esque or production, and the vocal layering too. Definitely reminds me of like Timbaland on the beats. Missy probably wrote the song, but Static like arranged it or co-wrote it or something like that. This man, damn. Like I said, I already know this is gonna be top 40, top 30 within a few weeks because this is definitely gonna end up being stuck in my head or something like that over this week. This might end up being the song of the week for next week, rather. But yeah, this is a real good John. Can't wait to see the live.
Yeah, I'm trying to think.
I thought this was cool. Vocal line definitely carried. Everybody
Supreme
had good
Boy
parts in the
production.
group. I thought everybody got off. Jungkook definitely leading off the song, gave it a nice pace, and everybody came in, did their thing. I like their collection of voices because everybody sounds so different. I know we say quite the opposite sometimes when it comes to like the female groups or whatever, because it sounds like everybody is singing in the same voice range, but these guys definitely have a plethora of vocal ranges and sounds that they can give you. Not to mention anytime they double up JK and V with anybody else, it always sounds different. Those are the two modifiers as far as how they want the beat to go. Because you could double up V with anybody, Jim and Jen or JK, and it sounds different. You can double up John Cook with V, Jimin, and Jen, and it always sounds different. Hell, they double up the rap line. And the shit is just, like, they are the cheat codes in the group, where they kind of just want a different sound and where they kind of want a different vibe. It's no different than if you, like, want to take a snare and you want to fatten it up. You take 2 snares and you overlay them. You just change the sound to one, and the snare sounds different. It's got to be a relief as a producer to have that as an option, to where you just got guys that are utility belts, that are utility tools, and just come in, hey, and do whatever I need you to do. And the song definitely is better for it. It doesn't suffer, it doesn't lack. The vocal layering is crazy. That run at the end is magnificent. Yeah, this is really a good song, and it's a B-side too, which is crazy. But this is just a really good joke. Not to mention, sidebar, whoever did the fucking captions for this video is hilarious, bro. It's like they did a reaction as the song was going on in the captions. So like you'll see like ooh that beat, or Jim and my baby, or like yo they're doing two, yo it's if you get a chance to watch this video, like I'm sure Nick will probably put it in the down below. Like definitely watch it with the closed captions on, with the subs on. Fucking hilarious. But I'm good.
Yeah, 2 things too. This is the only track on the album that RM didn't write. This was Supreme Boy and Simu. Not familiar with who that is neither. So that's the thing. About like the voices and stuff on here. Them as a vocal line, I think might be, I almost want to say like the perfect vocal line, just period, because of how like complementary all their voices are for each other. We've talked about this on 1,000 videos and stuff, but it's just, JK is just super talented and kind of can hit any note. He can get in where he fits in that, and he just carries. V, that like vibrato and everything like that, I think meshes well with how Jimin can falsetto you out to death and how much power that Jin has in his voice. So it just seems like anytime you layer 2 of them together, or you let one go high, go low, or you just tell JK to double up on something or like to back it, it's just like it opens up their wheelhouse to kind of do anything vocally. And I just feel like Bang kind of just, when he was putting this treasure chest of toys together and shit with RM, it just kind of, the vocal line just, it almost allows rap line to accentuate and just kind of do things that maybe they wouldn't have been able to do if they didn't have this plethora of like talent. Because now it's just like, oh, okay, now I can do anything with rap. Now I can be on some super like, chill shit. Now we can turn up. Now we can turn this into a poetry joint. Now we can turn this into a straight banger. Now we can diss haters. Now we can dissect artwork. Like,
and if I need to be melodic, I could throw one of them dudes right up under my voice, and it sounds great.
Yeah, so it went from should have nicely put this, not from like rap line like kind of just carrying and vocal line kind of just being there.
At this point, yeah. As far as the sound,
yeah. But this album, we heard a lot. Yeah, we heard a lot on here as far as like changing up the sound and vocal line, getting a little bit more to do. People were saying in the comments, I can see how Dark and Wild might be a sleeper 1 or 2 for some people. Obviously, we got different loves for different albums, and I think depending when you came into BTS also dictates kind of maybe what your album is. But for people that's OG like Army and stuff like that, I definitely can see them being like, nah, this was a time.
Yeah, because it's kind of like the changing of the sound for them of what they knew. Yeah, I could definitely see that.
I think the live version of this is mostly just like a JK like fan cam where he does like a lot of the parts and stuff, but you can still see other members. We are gonna check that out, and that kind of sucks too when you find like these like decent gems and it's no lives, especially for kind of like the older performances. And especially when they can't get like JK to do them on V lives or anything too, then you kind of don't have nothing to kind of, get more of that content of. But I'm good. Y'all good?
Yeah, I'm great.
You good? Like, comment, subscribe, man. Jump in the comments. Let us know who hit the high note. So we can start another war in the comments. Also, jump on the Patreon. We about to jump into like a whole lot of like BTS stuff up on there. But this is a good joint, man. Love you guys, stuff. I'll holla at y'all. Peace.